Next up on the 2FM Rising list is from Belfast. It's Jordan Adetunji. Welcome to 2FM.
It's great to be here.
Congratulations on getting on the list.
I'm happy to be on the list.
You've been making music for years. How long are we talking?
Probably since I was like 17, 16. Yeah. But I thought I took it proper serious like 4 years ago. So I'm excited. Like just to finally get heard at this time. Yeah, it makes sense.
Playing music or making music, what's your favourite thing to do?
You know what? I think it's playing it because like I get to, it's almost as if I'm remaking the songs again, especially for live, because we do like a lot of like live arrangements for the songs and just give a different feel to the song. And a lot of people just like the songs live like a lot better. So yeah, I think I like playing the songs, definitely.
I usually ask people to describe their music, but the name of your EP is Rock and Rave, and I just kind of think that says it all.
It literally does. That's why I did it, because I was going to call it like so many different names, but I was just like, I think Rock and Rave just describes exactly what I was making at the time, and especially the way we were kind of living at the time, making the project, because it was kind of a thing where it's like, we're just partying, like going to Fashion Week and stuff like that. So it's like, it just explains the style, who I am as a person, just at that time anyways. So it's like I feel like I'm constantly developing and going on different journeys with myself as well. So I think Rock and Rave just explains it all.
You live in Belfast. Is the scene more rock or rave?
Belfast, I would say it's more rave, way more rave.
So where did your rock influence come from?
It actually came from video games.
Really?
Yeah.
What are we talking?
So
Grand Theft?
Not Grand Theft. I played Grand Theft, but my mum wouldn't let me play it until I was like maybe 16.
She's right.
Yeah. She didn't let me play it till then. But I was playing a game called Need for Speed Underground, and it was like a car game, and I remember hearing a lot of the music in there. It was like Static X only, so it was like that really heavier music, and I used to type it in on YouTube at the time and be like, oh, I love this tune, just because it was in the game. So I used to do that with FIFA and like loads of things, and that's how I kind of got into heavier music, because I didn't really listen to rap music until I was like maybe 16, same age. So that's kind of how I got into rap music, and then I have influences of both. And then like in school, I'll just be listening to rock music and then switching it to rap. So I've always been like that.
So what Irish rock bands or guitar bands influenced you?
A guitar player called Gary Moore. He's actually from Belfast, and he influenced me a lot. How
did you discover him now? Because like he's an old guitarist. Yeah. So who told you about him, or did you find him yourself?
So one of my guitar, he was in my band called Lewis. He kept showing me videos of him. He showed me videos of him, and I found out that he went to my school. So my music teacher told me about him, and then I started looking him up, and I was watching him play live. I was like, yo, this guy is really, really good. Like insane. So I was just like, this guy that's the type of things I want to have in my music, like crazy riffs like that and that sort of style. So Gary Moore is a big influence for me, definitely.
And he went to your school?
He did, yeah.
What a coincidence.
I know, right?
Yeah.
There was always pictures of him on the walls, and I was like, who's this guy? And then I finally understand.
Now that you're on the Rising list, there might be pictures of you in that school too. You never know.
Exactly. That's the future.
Your biggest inspiration in your life in terms of, what you write about, what you sing about, what would you say that is?
I think raw emotions. So like in a lot of my lyrics, sometimes I do say things that's like, it's like a quick thought. So even a quick thought or something that you don't really mean, I still say it anyway in my music. So I try to just say that and how I was feeling at the time. So if I'm in the studio and I'm feeling like, oh, I want to flex, I'm going to do that. Or if I am feeling like, oh, I can't believe she's with that guy, I'm going to write it. I'm going to say it that way. Even though it's just a past thought, or it's just a past, like, I'm still going to write it down, because I feel like some people relate to that because it's like a raw emotion. So I only write raw emotions. So,
Have you ever written a song then with raw emotion that someone comes back to you and goes, hang on, is this about me?
Yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
Which one? Tell us.
Couple times. I have a song called Involved. That one, it's just like, because I talk about like hating the person's friends, and I feel like a lot of people do that. Like people, sometimes you just don't like someone's friends, and it's like I just talk about that, and this is raw. This is how I feel sometimes.
Good. Raw emotions.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're doing exactly what it says on the tin. And did you play the trumpet in school?
I did. Yeah. I did grades in the trumpet in school.
And so do you bring that into your music on your live shows, the trumpets, or are you just leaving it there?
I've left it, but I feel like I need to bring it in. There's no point in me learning the trumpet and knowing the trumpet, because I read like classical music.
It's a hard instrument to play.
Yeah. Because I learned it through school. I actually wanted to play the saxophone originally, so I think in school we got to like pick, and then there was like a waiting list, and I didn't get onto the saxophone, so there was the trumpet, and I was just like, I'll just take trumpet because I want to get out of class. Like, I don't want to be in class all the time. So I did that, and I started to really enjoy it. So like, I think the first song I learned was like Wallace and Gromit or something, and after that I was just like, yeah, I love the trumpet.
What can people expect from your live shows if they've never seen a Jordan Adetunji show before?
High energy. I'm a bit crazy sometimes. Yeah.
Do you lose it on stage?
Yeah.
Are you a different person?
Yeah, a complete different person. I just get really, really excited, and I love it, high energy, and that's how I am as a person as well. Like, I'm more reserved sometimes, and then as soon as I get on stage, I'm just filled with adrenaline.
Do you let family and friends go to your shows? A lot of musicians say to me they prefer when family and friends are not at the show because they can really be themselves.
Yeah, I think so, but I think like recently, I think my dad came to my headline show in London, and I kind of forgot he was there. So I just started doing so stuff, and he thought it was amazing. He loved it. So I mean, like, stuff like that is always interesting. My mom's so used to seeing me perform now, so she kind of gets it. But like, yeah, I think sometimes it's better when they're not there because he's like, oh, I'm doing weird stuff, but like. Yeah.
Every son, I think, and every daughter thinks the exact same. Bring Me the Horizon's Ollie Sykes and your connection. He got you a deal.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
Tell everybody how this happened.
So I was posting on TikTok. So I posted a song that I did, which was quite like post-punk kind of vibes. Very inspired by Joy Division. It was called Woke Up. I posted that, but I made the song in 2020.
Yeah.
And like, I don't think I was on TikTok then, and I put it out, and it kind of like did its thing maybe on Instagram a bit, and then I was just like, my brother was like, you need to go on TikTok. I was like, bro, I'm not doing that.
Is he younger or older?
He's younger.
See, he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Like, you need to post it on TikTok. I was like, okay, cool. So I think lockdown hit, and then I started posting it on TikTok, and then I think like one of them just went like crazy, and then like Ollie commented under it.
So hang on though. Did you put hashtags? Did you like how did he discover it?
It must have come up in his newsfeed because like loads of people were sharing it from like different bands, and like comedians were sharing it and stuff, and it was just like, oh, okay. So it was like, it must have come up from his FYP, and he commented, he's like, this is sick, and I was like, that's crazy. So I reacted to it, and then I didn't hear anything after that, and I put another one like as a snippet of the first song I actually released under like signing and stuff like that, called Insecure. And he commented under the snippet was just the guitar, and he was like, oh, I'm going to speak to a few peeps, like this, like everything you've like posted has just been fire. So he commented on this, and he's going to speak to a few peeps, and then I didn't hear anything, and I just got a call like the next day. It was kind of crazy, yeah. And I just got signed like quite fast, yeah.
And that was through who he spoke to, the connections he was chatting to.
Literally, yeah. It was really fast.
You've possibly got social media and your little brother to thank.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to take all the credit now. Yeah.
Has he been lauding it up with you, or has he just let you?
No, he definitely takes the credit.
Good,
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
So you're on the rising list now for 2024.
Yeah, it's exciting.
You're on 2FM. How does that make you feel?
Really, really excited. I'm happy to have that kind of title. It's cool. Yeah.
Good. Are you excited to play more shows in 2024?
Absolutely. Because I feel like this year I didn't play that many. I only played 2, so it's like, I'm just excited to get out next year and just play festivals and stuff like that. So it's exciting, yeah. Well,
the EP is called Rock and Rave. We're going to play all your rock and rave here on 2FM for the next year. Jordan Adetunji, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.